Harbor Man is where this got me hosting. All the best in life for free. So why not me? So why not me? Never did I have.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Spectuur, and today we're back with episode 7 on the parallel server. And it's been quite a while since I've last posted a video, so I have a few updates to show you guys. And the first thing you might notice is the fact that my skin has changed. And in light of all this coronavirus stuff, I decided I would stay safe and put on a hazmat suit with a customized cape as well. But yeah, here we are up on the island, and something has changed on this thing since last episode. And if we look at the bottom of it, you can see that it has been finished, and I have a beacon going up through it. I actually have 2 beacons. I fought the Wither for a second time, but I'm not going to be showing any more Wither fights because they're going to be pretty boring. It's just going to be kind of a rinse and repeat type thing. It's very repetitive. So here we have a beacon going through, and that is literally everything about the island that has changed. Something else that has changed is over here at my floating farms. I have replaced everything with white concrete because it looks super modern, and it's starting to prepare for one of the huge projects I'm doing over here. Also, I have changed the, hold on, this is super loud. I've changed the one farm here that did like 15 sugarcane in a minute to these, which do 2 sugarcane every I think it's every second, 2 sugarcane a second. And as you can see, it is going very well. This was from maybe, I don't know, 4 hours at my, no, more like 2 hours at my base, and all of that got filled up. So it's super efficient. And I just learned they're patching 1-tick farms in 1.16, which means these will have to go away, but I'm going to use them for as many sugarcane as I can get. Oh, that one broke. There we go. That'll do it. So I fixed the thing. That is the collection, or I guess the thing that breaks the sugarcane once it's grown. So I just had to break the sugarcane and redo it. Oh, a zombie villager. Let's see if I can capture him, actually. These people, or these guys, they always appear while I'm recording videos. I don't know why. Oh, not a creeper. Please don't blow up my house. Alright, I'm gonna kill these 2 creepers and hopefully get this. Oh, I just hit him. Okay, well, he's going to be very, very, very low now. Oh, gee. Alright, so now on to the mid part of this episode, and this is going to be a very, very productive episode, hopefully. I want to finish half, or I guess most of this floating island, and that's a little bit crazy, I know. But I want to not do a garden yet, but I'm going to do the enchanting room, a tree house, I want to do a greenhouse, a stable, and I want to do all of that this episode. So then, next episode, we should work on the garden, the house. Episode after that, we'll work on doing the surroundings, and then the episode after that, hopefully we'll work on that. But that's in a super long time, and I don't even know if that's going to continue on that way. I just made that up really quick, so it might actually change. But I do have some blueprints I want to show you on my creative world, so I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so this is my creative building world, and I'm going to get a new one started up soon, because since I transferred this from 1.14 to 1.15, it's a little bit glitchy, and it doesn't ever load all the way. I don't know why, it's very weird. So there's the 2 islands that I have, or I guess the 1 island, they're both the same. This one's just finished, and you'll see some builds from older seasons. Now on to what I'm going to be doing this episode. So this is the treehouse design I have made. It's not finished on this treehouse, but here is the main part. So basically, you get in by a staircase going up around this tree. I guess it's just a tree. There's a balcony that comes out this way, a bridge made out of trapdoors that connects to this, and then you can just, if I can, walk in. You have this. It's purely made to look good. It's not supposed to actually be functional, but I think it looks pretty nice, and once this one's done, I think we'll have some nice tree houses. So this is the fence I'm going to be using on the garden, and this actually took me a long time to design because I was trying to do a design where it's just random and it changes every single time, and that was one of the hardest things ever. It was a stair and slab design, which means I would have to do like stair art, and I am really terrible at stair art, so every staircase ended up looking something like this. So I scrapped that idea, and I think this one looks good. And now over here is my unfinished design for the enchanting room. And the enchanting room is going to be a hobbit hole, in case you couldn't tell. And this hobbit hole, it's going to come up. That's why I'm working on this right here. I'm just going to fill this in until we reach a height that I think is good. And then I'll hollow out a place on the inside that will have an enchanting room and some nice decorations. So that's what I'm going to be working on this episode. But the first thing that I think I should work on is a garden. And the garden's going to be a little tough because I need to do a shape, and I don't have any of that ready. So I'm going to get into our Minecraft realm and get this going. Alright, so I have an outline built for this garden. It already plans are changing because the enchanting room was supposed to be right here, but I don't think I can make a garden that's big enough with an enchanting room right here. So I'm going to move the enchanting room over here and get rid of the stable because I don't think that this stuff over here, it's just for decoration. Like the greenhouse, it's not actually going to grow anything, or will, but I'm never going to harvest it. It's just purely made for decoration. So I'm going to put the enchanting room over here, and then we can continue on with our garden. So the garden, I think it looks good like this, although I might come out over here more. So instead of that, maybe just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this comes out 3 for, I guess, yeah, 3. 3 more down here. Forward, and I should be able to connect it. Alright, so yep, there we go. That's a pretty good. I might round out this corner over here because it's a little squarish with how this thing turns, but I will get to that in a bit. For now, we need to plan where everything's going to be. So this right here, this will be a pond. This will be an elevated area, and then I'll have a waterfall coming down from like a little cliff, I guess. And yeah, so I think this thing should be a pretty quick build. I'm going to get working on the fence because a fence is very, very important for this type of build. So let's see here, that, like that. And maybe instead of this, we can go that and that. Yeah, there we go. That should make it a little bit less squarish. And yeah, so I'm gonna get working on this fence here, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so I finished the gate, but I may have gotten a little carried away and finished the entire garden. So let me show you around the gate first off. So we've got this arch here, it's covered in leaves, and the rest of the gate is basically just leaves mixed with spruce fences, some spruce logs with spruce trapdoors and lanterns on top, and that's literally everything. And also a few texture pack changes have happened. I got the better leaves mod, which makes the leaves look like this, and it makes birch trees look like that. I got backpacks, so shulker boxes, when you hold them in your hand, now actually appear on your back like a backpack. And it doesn't work very well because I have an elytra and then I have a cape. But hey, there it is, backpack. And lastly, I got chains, which basically makes it so that iron bars, or whatever they're called, when they hang down, they have the same chain color as lanterns. So like, do I have any lanterns? Yeah, I do. So when a lantern hangs down, don't know why I thought that would work. When a lantern hangs down, it has this like black chain right there. Iron bars now look exactly like that chain, so it gives it a much more appealing look compared to what it is at the moment. Oh, I need to patch that hole I made. So the fence just kind of goes around. It gets taller over here, and I had to put dirt here because it gets raised here, so it doesn't look that great if you look through the fences here, but that's kind of the back part. Okay, that's kind of the back part. No one really looks like that. Just goes around, and yeah, it's a pretty simple fence. So now let's go into the garden itself. And this garden looks more like a park now that I realized what I made, but I still think I like it. So we've got this little path here. It's made up of path blocks and buttons, because I think the buttons look really good. So this is a raised platform, which has no use. This entire thing has no use, but so you've got like a little campfire thing here. Looks like one of those barrels that are on fire that you see a homeless person at. So I guess it's not that great, but I think it looks fine. We've got this little area here. I don't think this does anything either, but whatever. It looks good. And we've got a barrel. So on this main path, it continues on. Maybe you should add a path that goes over there. Yeah. Oh, I just did that twice. I'll just add a like little path that goes this way. Do I have any buttons? I don't. So this is basically what the path making process looks like. It's very, very simple. You just like right click a few blocks, place random buttons, and there you go. So then we've got this like waterfall type thing going down into a pond that has like half of a bridge that continues along the path, and the water does go under the bridge. And then you come along here. I added some like normal trees just because I think they look good, and they kind of like, if there's an empty area, you can just put them there and they kind of fit in. We've got a nice campfire here, and this couch is not going to look like this. I want to add banners, like pillows. If you put a banner here, it looks like a pillow. And I need to add spruce trapdoors on the back there. Here, let's see that now and see how this looks. I'm not 100% sure if I like the look, but if I add, I can never find my trapdoors. There you go. If I add some spruce trapdoors on the back, it should look more like a sofa type thing, or not even a sofa, but kind of a bench with a back. Do I like that? Yeah, I think that looks good. It's not a bad look. So let me do this. And there we go. Alright. So a little improvement on the chairs there. That's a little boring. Here, I'll do that. There we go. And there we go. So we've got this campfire space here. This is a very comfortable space. I won't even lie. This looks like very comfortable. I should add like that, yeah. This looks very nice. So you can even see like the fence like peek through the leaves here, which I think is a really nice add-on. You can still see that there's something going around. We've got this little barrel in a corner. I've got two of these. I think they look really good. I mean, there's so many cool add-ons with these barrels, lanterns. I mean, it was a great update. And then we've got this little log stack. I see these types of things everywhere, and I've never found out what they actually are. Like, is this something in real life? I have no experience with something like this. And I put some campfires around. I just kind of littered them on the ground because I think they look good, like in the sky. Little bits of smoke. It looks pretty cool. And then we have this custom tree I made with a bench right here. Should I add trapdoors? Oh wait, no, that wouldn't make a difference. Yeah, that would not make a difference. Would it look good? Yeah, that looks good on the back though. Why is this like this? Did I add this? This is weird. Here, I'm going to break that with my silk touch and then put this fireplace. Oh, I still have two fireplaces left. I'll just place one there, and where's something empty? I guess this over here is pretty empty. One right here. And I'll do what I did with that one. So, like that. There we go. Alright, looking good. So, this garden ended up being very, very, very large. So, it actually takes up pretty much half of this island. Which I thought I would be mad about how big it was. But I guess that just means we'll have to remove one of these things, which isn't a huge issue at all. I want to put one of these things, where is it? Oh, there it is, yeah. I'm going to put the enchanting room under the, I need to think of a name for this. Right now, we'll just call it the cavern. I'm going to put the enchanting room in the cavern, so no enchanting room up here. My house is still going to go as normal, and then I think I'll have just some decorations out here if I even need them. I guess I'll see if it comes to that. Let me move this. So there we go. That is the garden complete. And you know what? This actually took ages because I started off with so many different designs for the inside because I felt like it all looked too empty. I didn't like, felt like there was too much open space. So I finally found something that doesn't look terrible, and it looks like when you step in, it looks pretty good. So I'm keeping this here. I think it's pretty nice. I think there's no light level 7. I walked around just quickly a little bit ago, and I know there's none on the perimeter because of the lanterns and the campfires, and I put some lanterns on the ground too. So, oh, okay, there is here, but can mobs? Drowns can, so I'm just gonna put that there. Alright, there you go, problem solved. Is there another light block 7 here? No, alright. Cool. Alright, I've settled. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to release this episode as I get a shorter episode. I know it's been a very long time. I'm trying to cut down on my episode times here, but yeah, so we got a new dog, and that's been taking up like quite a bit of my time. So I guess that's been hindering my episodes a little bit, but it's not that bad. It'll get better very, very soon. So I'm gonna release this episode how it is, just this beautiful garden I made. And then next episode will be the house. And this is going to take a crazy amount of time because I have no idea how to start it off. It's gonna be like a tree house, but much more complicated, like much more complicated. So it's not going to be that treehouse I showed you in creative. That was just a decoration, which was supposed to go literally right here. But yeah, that didn't work out. So I'm gonna design this thing in creative and see what I can make up. It's gonna take quite a while because I'm definitely building in a way I've never built before, like this nature style. Never built this. If you remember last season, it was just buildings that I built, nothing else. And the buildings, I guess they turned out pretty nice, but that's not what I'm doing this season. I'm trying to do a more open style of building, and that's pretty difficult. So I think I'm going to get working on this thing in creative, and I will see you guys in next episode. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys later.